Okay, in this video, we're going to join PCA to the domain. In the earlier video, we just finished installing Active Directory, so server is now Active Directory. So let's look at our topology, right? So the server is IP address 10.10.10.10. Our PCA needs to be 10.10.10.100, right? Because we're on the 10.10.10 domain or network. So we're going to go to PCA. We're going to power it on. Alright, so we're going to send our Control-Alt-Delete, and right now we're just logging in locally. We're not part of the domain. Oops. Alright, so password was our password. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get this on the network. So right now we have no internet, no network, right? We're never going to have internet in the NetLab, but so we right click and go open network and internet settings. And then we're going to configure our Ethernet card, our network card, and we're going to change our adapter options. Alright, so it brings up, we only have one card, Ethernet 0, right? So we're going to right click it and we're going to go to properties. So all we really need is our TCP IP. We need an IP address. So the Internet Protocol version 4 is fine. We'll go ahead and highlight that, select Internet Protocol version 4, and then go to properties. Right now it's set to get a DHCP IP. We don't have DHCP set up on the network as of yet. We could do that here in a little bit. That may be another lab, but that's probably for a networking class. So we're going to use the following IP. So this is supposed to be 10.10.10.100 because this was PCA. We're going to use the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. We're going to leave the default gateway blank because we don't have internet, we don't have a router. That's fine. But we do want a DNS server 10.10.10.10, right? So that's our server that's running DNS in our domain, right? So 10.10.10.10 is our DNS server. 10.10.10.100 is our PC IP with a subnet mask of 255.255.255.0. So we're going to say OK to that, and then we're going to close there, and then we'll close that and close that. So now, if everything's well, we'll open up a command prompt and we'll ping the server. So ping 10.10.10.10.10, and we can get to the server. Okay, so that's really good. Okay, one thing also that you could check is our network, right? Network discovery is turned off right now. We can turn it on. Connect to a private network. Yeah, turn off a private. Yeah. So we're going to make this a private network. All right. So right now we're just seeing ourselves, and that's okay. But then we're going to go and a-dc.itsc1305.local. And it's asking us for credentials, right? So we're gonna do ITSC1305/Bob with our password of capital P, the @ SSW0RD01, and we're gonna say OK, and we can connect. All right. So what I did was //AD-DC, which that's the name of our server, .ITSC1305.local, which is the name of our domain. So that's the fully qualified domain name. So here, let me bring up Notepad, and I'm going to pin that to the desk bar. So I did //AD-DC.ITSC1305.local. And I'm going to see if I can't make this bigger. All right. So that's what I typed in, right? // the name of the server dot the domain name, right? This is called the fully qualified address, right? I could just do the server name too. That's the short name or NetBIOS name. So we could just do the / AD-DC. I could have also done /10.10.10 and just done it by IP. But anyway, all right. So I'm gonna save these anyway. Save as server. All right. Save as on the desktop. Okay. So we've got that. So now that we've got everything, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can put my desktop icons on. Yes, I can. So I'll put my desktop icons on. I'm going to sort by type. All right. Okay. So now there's multiple ways I can get there to join this to the domain. But if you have this PC on the desktop, you can right click and go to properties, right? You can also go and open up File Explorer if you don't have that, and then there's this PCs right here, so they're the same, right? So you right click and go to properties, and it comes up the window. Right now we've got a computer name of PC-A, a full computer name of PC-A, and we're part of a work group. We don't want that. We want to be part of the domain. So we're going to change our settings, and then we're going to rename the computer or change its domain or work group. So we're going to change, and we're going to leave our computer name the same, but we're going to change our domain to ITSC1305.local. And we're going to say OK. And now we need an admin account or an account with permissions to join the PC to the domain, and we're going to use Bob. So we're going to do ITSC1305 /Bob, and our password is capital P, the @ symbol SSW0RD01, and we're going to say OK. And now we are welcome to the domain. We're OK. And before restarting, save any open files because we're going to have to restart. And say OK. We're going to close, and then we're going to restart now. Okay, now it's restarted. We're going to hit our send Control Alt Delete. And something's not quite right here. Doesn't look like we're in the domain. So I'm going to right click on this PC and go to Properties. Well, it does say I'm in the domain. Okay. That's very interesting. I'm going to send the Control Alt Delete. I'm going to sign out. Other user. Okay. All right. So we can log in locally as students. Right. We're logging in locally. Or we can log in to the domain. See, we're signing into the ITSC1305. And that's what I expected it to see. But so we can log in as Bob. Yes, 0D01. So P, capital P, the @ SSW0RD, right? So P @ SSW0RD01. We'll just check it, right? And we'll look good. And so now we're going to log in, and it'll be the first time, so it's going to take a little long time to, yeah, see, it's going to do our first time configuration for this machine. Because it's the first time I've logged into this machine. But I'm logging into the domain, which is very powerful. And we'll have a lab that shows the difference between a domain and local users. So, all right. Okay, so now we have our machine. We are able to log into the domain. And so now we can create all kinds of users, and anybody that has a user account on the domain can now log into this machine. Whereas with machine B, workstation B, it's not in the domain, so anybody that we want to log into that domain, we have to create accounts for, and we'll do that in another lab where we'll show the difference for that. But for now, we've joined a computer to the domain, and it seems happy. Let's go ahead. Let's see if our network discovery is turned off for Bob, so we can change it and turn it on. All right, so I was hoping it would find the server, but it's okay. All right, so we've got our computer joined to the domain. Bob can log in, but also the better thing is we can create other users and they can log in and use this machine without us having to do anything on this machine. That's one of the most beautiful things about a domain, is the ability to centrally manage users and allow them access to any or restrict access to any machines. It's very easy to do. All right, so that's it for this video. We'll see you in the next video.